Hi everybody, today I'm going to be filming this look that I have on my eyes today using 4 shades from the new Beauty Bay EYN Bright Matte 42 Shadow Palette. These are all matte shades, of course it says Bright Matte, that's given away, but they're all beautiful shades. It is an absolutely incredible palette. It's absolutely stunning. It's got true rainbow shades in there, and I am using, obviously as you can see on my eyes, the pinks and teals or aqua shades. I really love how this look has turned out. It's incredibly simple. I did just use the 4 colours, but then I used a tiny little bit of white lies just to brighten up the lid a little bit, and I did use nothing else to just blend out the edges because that's my skin tone shade. And if you want to see how I did it, then please do keep on watching. Today I have not got any of my eyes done, any of them. It's like I have more than 2. I haven't got my eyes done at all because I like to do 2 completely different eyes and they'll kind of go with each other but not. So what we're going to kind of try to do is I'm going to use these 2 colours on one eye, then I'm going to use this colour, make them wink, with this colour on another eye, and then I'm probably going to use maybe that bright pink under the blue eye and the bright teal under the other eye or something like that. I'm going to try and bring the 2 together, but I really want to use these 2 colours together. I kind of mentioned that when I swatched the palette and talked about it, so I thought that's what I'd do because those are 2 eye looks that I'm really interested in wearing, and I just thought, well, while I'm not really going anywhere, I'm just doing housework today, I just thought it's a great opportunity. That's what I do when I'm just doing housework. I tend to come and put makeup on first, which sounds ridiculous, you're just in the house, but it's a great opportunity to be able to practice. So I tend to practice wings, practice different eye looks that I want to do, because I know I'm not going anywhere and it doesn't really matter. So yes, top tip there. Not really. Anyway, on to this. So I think what we'll do is I think I'll do pink on this eye and teal on this eye. So I've already put on my Revolution base. So with that done, one of my new things to do is just to use the Revolution matte base powder. Just put that all over the eye. Doesn't really matter what kind of brush I use for that. Just going to use this big fluffy style brush. I want to put some loose powder under the eyes. And I'm going to use neutral set. I actually decanted them into these Sephora pots. I got these for like 70p each when I placed a Sephora order once. So how many did I get? I've got 6, I think. No, I've got 5. So I got about 5 of these and I absolutely love them. I put all my Ben Nye powders in these. They're just easier to use. So I'm just going to use this little brush by Sigma and I'm just going to pop on a bunch of loose powder under the eyes. I use neutral set because it doesn't have any colour. The other one that I've got is pure white and that actually will leave like a brightening effect. So if you're interested in a brightening powder, Ben Nye's pure white is totally amazing. I do know that Makeup Revolution have their own version of that out now and they're in the same style bottles and everything. So I'm just going to load up that brush. So I'm going to do the pink eye first and I'm going to go in with Make It Wink. Make Them Wink. Not Make It Wink, Make Them Wink. Look at the pigmentation. And I'm just going to run that all the way through the crease with this nice fluffy blending brush. Okay, that is the pink on. And then I'm just going to use a flat kind of brush. I've got this one from Sigma and I'm going to use that lighter pink shade. So I've made Make Them Wink. I love this palette but the holographic really messes with my eyes. Right, the other pink I'm using all over the lid is Sweet Tooth. And I'm excited because I've not used this yet. Oh, it's pretty. Oh, it's very pretty. And what I like about this is it's not a huge difference between those 2 pinks, but you can see there is a difference. Okay, well I like that one. Moving over to the other eye. Have I got another kind of... yeah, okay. I've got another big fluffy crease brush. Picked up that lovely tail, as you can see, lots of product on the brush there. This one, not as pigmented on first application as you saw that pink go on. That pink is crazy. But that pink is actually in the initial palette, and it's one of the ones I really love to use. So I knew that one had really good pigmentation. So the name of this one is Sea Mist, and I'm going to use Daydream on the lid. This is really nice once you start packing it on though. It blends beautifully. It's a bit powdery, so definitely tap off the excess. But that is blending nicely, and it's definitely layered up really nice. I'm thinking that almost there might be quite nice to tidy up the edges, so we will give that a go also. But that's really nice, isn't it? I mean, I really like this colour. I love teals and things, you know, I'm obsessed with like kind of aqua type shades. I think they look really good, they really pop with my hair colour also. So that one's really nice. What I think I might do with this one is I might just actually use the Revolution Cut Crease. And then I like to blend this with my finger. And I've done that because I think that if I'd done that on this eye, although you can't see the difference between the two pinks, I think this lighter pink would have popped a bit more. So definitely want to kind of do that on this eye. So it's great to kind of use that cut crease just to give you that lighter surface to work on. And then another flat brush, and I'm going to use Daydream. I'm really excited about this colour. That's really nice. Definitely takes a little bit of layer in this one. You seem to get loads of product on the brush, but it just seems to need a little bit of layering. I think that's worked quite well on top of that base. And then I just want to go in with a smaller sort of, that's the wrong brush, a small kind of shading brush. Go back into Sea Mist and just tidy up those edges. I'm going to go back to Almost There, which is kind of my skin tone sort of shade. Run that right along those edges. I think that there's not a huge amount of difference though between the pastel shade and the darker shade on both. I'm going to go to the white, which is White Lies, just get a tiny little bit on my finger. And I'm just going to pat that onto the lid a little bit. Not to get it white, but just to make it kind of blended into the colour and make it a little brighter, because I definitely want the lid to be a little bit brighter. Well, that definitely works, yeah. Yeah, they pop much better when you put the white over the top. So that's what they look like on the hand, but on the eye they definitely go on a little bit darker. That's worth keeping that in mind. I am going to sweep off the excess powder, and then we'll put some colour under the eyes and some liner. So as you can see with that neutral set, it doesn't leave any kind of colour behind. But these shadows can be a bit powdery, so it's definitely kept the area nice and clean. Now I'm just going to pop on a bit liner. To be honest, my favourite has always just been Urban Decay. I use either Perversion or Zero. I just want to do a thin black line. I'm going to put a bit in the waterline because this is something I would always do anyway. I really like how both of the eyes turned out actually. Really, really pleased with those. Okay, I'm going to just do it. You might prefer to see blue under this eye and pink under this for two eye looks, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put pink under the blue one. Oh, that was the right decision. I like that. Okay. I really like how that looks. I really like how those colours pop against each other. I think that these colours just look really nice with each other anyway. So I'm really happy with that. This is the same colour, it's almost there. And I would always blend that. Okay, well, I think that's really pretty, and I would definitely go out like that because I really like that kind of look. I like those two different eyes, and I think that having the opposing colours from the crease on the lower lash line really brings the look together, because it's like, oh yeah, you can see, rather than having two completely different eyes and people might be looking and think, do you know he's got two different coloured eyeshadows on? Yes, I do, but there you go. Right, mascara. So that's it guys, that's it for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!